Hi, my name is Steve, and this is the iComputer Guy channel, sponsored by AllInOneNetworking.com. And today, this video tutorial is on the 4 steps on designing a flyer. And these 4 main steps that I'm going to go over are so important. And if you do these 4 main steps, you will have a happy customer that will keep paying you to design more flyers for their business. So, before I go over them 4 main steps, I want to go over the things that most graphic designers mess up on a lot. And not just beginner graphic designers, even professional graphic designers sometimes forget to do these steps. So first, we're going to go over the width and the height. And the flyer that I designed, it's a 4x6. Now, the problem is a lot of graphic designers will make their flyer an 8x11 and then shrink it down to a 4x6 for the print company. And that is not bad, but it's not really good to do. And the reason why is it could affect the resolution of the flyer itself, and if the dimensions are a little bit different in the size, so if it's not 4x6 and 8x11, it's not that big of a difference in dimensions. But let's say it was a 4x5 and you created an 8x11, then you're going to look like it looks like it's stretched out, or it looks like it's shrunk the image. So the point is, create the document and what it's going to be printed on. So if the dimensions are 4x6, create the document as a 4x6. Real simple, real easy. And the next thing is, most people, after getting that correctly, they'll just hit OK, and normally the resolution will be 72. And then when they print it out, they go, oh, why is it pixelated? Or why does it not look like, clean? Why does it look like jaggedy? And the reason why is the resolution was 72. Now, when you're printing, your resolution should be at least 300. So, again, save you the trip of printing a whole new batch of flyers, make your resolution 300. And the one that almost everyone, not even amateur graphic designers, but professional graphic designers still mess up on, is they'll keep it on color mode, RGB color, and they'll hit OK, and they'll totally forget that print is different than a computer, or different than designing a design for the wallpaper of your computer, or the wallpaper of your website. Print is totally different. So RGB is meant for computers and meant for websites and mobile devices. It's not meant for print. For print, you use CMYK. CMYK is what the printer reads, and basically anything that you have on the screen, any type of color or whatever, if you use CMYK, will come out the exact same color on the printer. So again, if you use these steps and you do them correctly, you're going to have a very nice design that looks very clean and professional, and your customer is going to be very happy. So now let's go over the 4 main steps. Step 1, what does your customer want to express? So basically, for our customer here, he wanted to do a holiday giveaway for a free diamond ring. That's what he wanted to express for this flyer. So, of course, we have free diamond ring and we have holiday giveaway on this flyer that are not extremely big, but it's there where it will catch the attention of the customer. It's not real small so that you have to squint and look at it, because if it was that way, then that would affect our step 4, which we'll go into in just a second. So now, with step 2, what are your customers' color schemes? Now, let's say our customer's color scheme was not black and white. Let's say his color scheme in his store was red and white. Well, if it was red and white, then we would want to bring the red and white into this flyer. And the reason why is it all comes down to branding. If the colors match on the flyer with the store, then other customers who have come into the store prior will automatically, in their head, when they see the flyer, think, oh, that must be Oliveri's flyer. because of the fact that his story was red and white. It just psychologically, you're gonna think that, and that's very important when you are designing a flyer, to think about them things. And our third step would be, does your customer have a logo? Now, Oliveri did have a logo, but we wanted to do something a little bit different since the holiday was coming, and we wanted to express that, well, he's giving away a free diamond ring, but not just that, diamond we wanted to express. So we made the name of his business in diamonds. So that's the text effect that we have here with that looks like a bunch of diamonds, and that's what we did for his logo, and he was okay with that, and he was very happy when he seen it. And our fourth and the main thing that you have to think about when designing a flyer is, what are the calls to actions? What are the things that you want the viewer to see right away? And if I would just look away real quick and look back at this flyer, the first thing I'm going to see is Marilyn Monroe holding jewelry. So I already know right now this is a jewelry store. The second thing that comes to my mind is Oliveri Jewelers. So I know what the name of the jewelry store is. And then I see free diamond ring with a ring. And I'm like, oh, free diamond ring? Let me read a little bit more. And it says holiday giveaway. Let me read that small text. So that is the way the viewer who's viewing this flyer is going to read it. And that's very important, because if these calls to actions are not correctly laid out on the flyer, then what's going to happen is you're not going to get no response, which means you're never going to design a flyer for your customer ever again. But if you follow the 4 steps that I just expressed to you, your customer will always be a happy camper and you'll always be doing his designs for his flyers, and you'll always be getting paid. So again, always follow them 4 main steps. And I'm not going to go over how to design this in this tutorial, because it would take me about like 60 minutes, which would be way too long. But in other tutorials, I'll go over techniques on how to crop, like how we cropped Miss Marilyn Monroe out here, how to do flare effects like we have going on over here, how to create a diamond text look, and so forth. So I'll go over that in other tutorials. But again, for me to make more tutorials on Photoshop, I need your help. And it's not too much. I just need you to subscribe to my page, and please like this video below if you like it. And also, if you have any questions on anything that I have mentioned in them 4 steps, comment below, and I'll be glad to respond as soon as I can. I am a busy man. I am working constantly, but if I see a response, I will try to get to it as soon as possible. So again, my name is Steve, and this is the iComputer Guy channel, sponsored by allinonenetworking.com.